sort that himself out, but also decision making. I think there's a lot of coaching that needs to be done.
Tantalising possibilities across 3 competitions, mind you, for that West Brom team.
Bronm racing into a 3-0 lead, and Chelsea pulling it back with the last 4 games, but are forced into a switch here because Conor Gallagher, who's played Premier League lineup, changes to 45 with 6 more here from the last league.
Who they put out, they've rested a few today because of international duty, but it's not as he's finding out, but he's enjoying himself. You know, he's very relaxed yesterday.
West Bromwich Albion in their change up.
Post. Deep. Lovely whip ball in. Pulisic. Too much on that. Went for the cross and behind for a goal kick, but early warning signs already.
Very early warnings.
Diagne. Good control. Got it under control. That was worked nicely by West Brom. Matthias Pereira coming onto that one. All given away in front of the defence. They might stumble through here. Thiago Silva, now he fouled his man. And his man was through on goal. David Coote goes for the yellow card. It's Pereira, hits the wall. Still Pereira, little reverse ball, Furlong. And there was Marcus Alonso to put it behind for a corner.
Been a good start to the...
Turning Ziyech, and that's a lovely ball to the back post looking for Alonso, and Johnston is there.
Well, they worked it well.
Defender.
Yeah, they worked it well.
Alonso made the run, and Alonso's in here. Alonso low ball, well held by Johnston in the end.
Great.
One now, Jorginho. Reece James, that's a good ball into Werner. Couldn't make clean contact. And the flag's up anyway.
Yeah, it was half a chance, even though he was offside.
Werner now trying to tease the defender. Low ball in, that was well dealt with. I think Werner was caught as he played the ball in. Furlong trying to get themselves. Ziyech. In towards Alonso, who was arriving. Some fine defending from Furlong.
Exceptional defending, brave.
Pulisic, Kovacic wants it. Chance to bend one. And there's a block in there. Muted appeals for handball. But Kovacic, patient as always. Pulisic,
Good take.
Free kick in a central area. And no doubt about that being a free kick. Challenge from Hіghlіghts, was it?
No, I think...
It's Marcus Alonso, lovely shape off the post and tucked in by Christian Pulisic. His first goal under Thomas Tuchel.
Tap-in finish from Christian Pulisic, but it was all about the effort of Marcus Alonso. The goalkeeper Sam Johnson was scrambling away to his left-hand side. I wonder if the goalkeeper got a touch on it just before it came off the base of the post.
Matthias Pereira. Hіghlіghts, and he was caught on the edge of the box, was he?
He's off.
He was.
He's
and
off.
Thiago Silva with a foul, a second yellow card for the Brazilian.
Across Europe for many a year.
Matthias Pereira leaves it, and it's over the bar in the end. Disappointment. Connor Townsend, who doesn't score many goals and hasn't scored in the Premier League. That's what... Has he got the legs of the defender? It's Ivanovic. Has just about got away with that one.
Oh, he's asking for a penalty, Timo Werner, but it didn't look like one to me.
Goal against Chelsea. But Chelsea have the corner, and it goes. It was an awkward one. It will be a free kick in the end. But, well, he has no option. Furlong, Alonso steps across. Decent defending turnover. Well, Mason Mount had a very good internet. That might have surprised Chelsea. Phillips digs across out, Mendy claims. In the end, Pulisic wants it. Still Reece James. Still low ball. And past the post. It almost crept in at the far post.
Well, 3 blue shirts, absolutely static. Marcus.
Reece James with a corner. And flicked on by Zuma. Behind for a goal kick. So James to the right. Can Kovacic feed him? Yes, he can. Reece James, plenty of power, but dealt with by Johnston.
Good counter, that. Kovacic had to be patient. He had Timo.
Good work, Phillips. Low ball in. Dealt with by Christensen in there. They open Chelsea up a little. Johnston. And Matthias Pereira. He's in behind. Loops it over Mendy. And West Brom are level against the 10 men of Chelsea. Route 1 stuff, but a fine finish. And the Blues can't believe it.
Unbelievable finish. Great time for Sam and West Brom to score. An assist as well from the goalkeeper, Sam Johnson. He ran from deep, so he's...
Marcus Alonso. Still Phillips, looking to bend one off the crossbar. West Brom all over Chelsea at the moment.
Wow, what an effort that was.
And there could be even more problems. It might break to Matthias Pereira's. Robinson instead. Oh, that's beautiful. Matthias Pereira has done it again in no time at all. And West Brom have turned the game around. Chelsea facing a dire situation here.
This is incredible. I mean, how do you write the script? Chelsea
approach it. Second half underway. The home side
is in the box, but it's like for like really with Pulisic and Mason Mount.
Inside him, and now Mason Mount clips it in. Took to the back post. Johnston comes, doesn't get it, and Alonso following in. And Chelsea so close to an equaliser.
Well, I think there might have been a little bit of a block from Hіghlіghts just at the West Brom, and he was trying to get it over to Robertson on the left-hand side.
Mount whips it, tries to catch the goalkeeper out. Johnston wasn't sure about that one.
Yeah, I'm not sure that was on, to be honest, from that angle.
But that's a lovely touch from Kovacic. Still Kovacic! Oh, that would have been a stunning solo goal, but not to be.
Wow, I thought that was going to end up in the top corner. Chelsea's best player, Kovacic, take
from captain. That's well left by Diagne, and they're in again. Oh, he might get a hat-trick. Saved by Mendy. Mateo. West Brom breaking away down the right-hand side again. Diagne on the move. Ball pulled back. Oh, West Bromwich Albion are taking the game away from Chelsea. Callum Robinson off the bench on the score sheet, and he loves scoring against Chelsea.
That is an unbelievable goal. From start to finish from West Brom, Chelsea are absolutely stunned. But the finish from Callum Robinson was so pure.
Pulls it back. Pereira. Diagne! Oh, goodness me! West Brom 4-1 up at Stamford Bridge. A scoreline beyond their hopes or expectations. They may have 10 men, but this is still stunning from the Baggies.
Like Brazil, that goal. Incredible finish.
Alonso, a low ball across, must be Werner. Surely lays it back, a goal back for Chelsea. And Mason Mount makes it 4-2 now. The goals just keep flowing in this quite incredible football match.
He's done well, Timo Werner. You can see the lack of confidence. They work it from deep, and he was onside, I think. Marcus Alonso, he plays the right ball. He could have finished this first time, just dropped in.
Away from him. And they're in again. This could be 5. It is 5. Right at the end, Callum Robinson. A second for him. And Sam Allardyce is enjoying a fine away day for the Baggies. And he deserves a second as well. They all deserve everything for this result.
United come in, having established that lead, a game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.